Hello, dear fans, friends, and subscribers. Welcome back to Cricket Happenings on this day today, and on this Cricket Happenings show. Well, it's only going to be one match which I'm going to talk about, so I can probably cover that in good detail as well. And this was a match which was played between Rajasthan Royals versus Kolkata Knight Riders. Despite a very uh, wonderful knock of 97 from the captain of the Kolkata Knight Riders, Dinesh Karthik, and it really helped matters. They got the score 175, but one has to say that the Rajasthan Royals were very equal to the task. Well, but one thing that I would like to say is that definitely they were a bit down at one stage, but I thought the young and brave Parag, after getting hit on the head, came back with a real plucky knock of 47, and he continues to impress in IPL. And another man was Jofra Archer, the man who making waves, one could say, and he was the one who slammed an unbeaten 22, and both actually took the Rajasthan Royals to victory. And some very good captaincy, I thought, from the captain Stephen Smith, and also Eden Gardens in Kolkata serving up a very pacey and a bouncy pitch to the bowlers, especially the Kolkata Knight Riders, the Rajasthan Royals bowlers who had the first taste of that pitch when bowling to the KKR batsmen. Really did a fine job. Jofra Archer, Varun Arun in particular was simply superb, and then Jofra Archer did a good job, as well as the other bowler O'Shane Thomas of the West Indies, who is a very genuine pace bowler. So, but good to see Varun Arun being really back in action here. So let's have a look as to what happened. So Kolkata Knight Riders actually batted first, and Varun Arun, as I said, this was a pacey and a bouncy pitch which was helping the quickies. And Varun Arun being a quickie, what a ball from him. He bowled a delivery to Chris Lynn, which was outside the off stump, probably not very close to a cut shot. Lynn tried to do that, and Varun Arun drew first blood for the Rajasthan Royals by nipping up the wicket of Chris Lynn, clean bowl for naught on the third ball of the KKR innings. Shubman Gill and Nitesh Rana slowly pushed the score along with O'Shane Thomas also bowling, but Varun Arun in particular was simply on the money. At the other end, they had Jofra Archer also bowling, and Nitesh Rana and Shubman Gill pushed the score to 31 before a beauty of a delivery from Varun Arun, which nipped back after pitching well outside the off stump, but coming in a long way to send Shubman Gill back to the pavilion. Clean bowl by Varun Arun for 14 of as many balls with 2 boundaries. Nitesh Rana fell a victim to the bowling of Gopal. Arun was the one who actually picked up the catch. This was a googly from Shreyas Gopal, and he went for the cut, and it was a simple catch to Varun Arun. Nitesh Rana gone 21 of 26 deliveries, which included 3 boundaries. And after that, at that time, the score for the KKR read 342 for 3 in the 9th over. Now, I mean, Sunil Narine, as you know, he has always come as an opener for KKR and really fired. But today, Dinesh Karthik decided to have Sunil Narine coming lower down the order. And well, he did his bit. He biffed 11 runs of 8 deliveries with 1-4 and 1-6, and he was run out from Arun Rahane combination. Now Varun Arun, like, absolutely getting into business everywhere. He got a catch. He had a nice throw, and Archer whips the wheels off. And Andre Russell walked in. Now, as soon as there was some very good captaincy, one thought, from the captain Stephen Smith. As soon as Andre Russell hit the pitch, in the sense he just entered, he did not waste any time. As you know, this was a pitch which was definitely assisting the pace bowlers, especially Varun Arun. He did not waste any single moment and immediately brought all his pacers into action. He got Jofra Archer back, got Varun Arun back, and also Shane Thomas. and Russell was definitely kept quiet at the other end. Karthik was the one who was doing all the scoring, and then Andre Russell was kept quiet to such an extent that he only made 14 runs of as many balls with only one six. And if you look at his wicket, it was taken by his countryman O'Shane Thomas. There was a short ball on the stumps. He tried to pull the delivery, and it went off the toe end to the deep mid wicket, where Ryan Parag took the catch. So he was gone, and then Dinesh Karthik was the only one was the common factor there. Andre Russell, after Andre Russell's dismissal, it was Brathwaite who was sent cheaply. Unadkat, who was the costliest bowler today, especially getting rammed by Dinesh Karthik towards the end. Rahane took a fine catch at deep mid wicket, and that was the end of Brathwaite for just 3 runs. And after that, the onus fell on Dinesh Karthik to really carry on, and he started. Earlier he had really taken the sort of a real attack to the spinners. Shreyas Gopal in particular was targeted, but when it came to when the score read 131 for 6 in the 18th over, it was thanks to Dinesh Karthik, who kept on slamming the bowlers, and also, and as I said, on a pitch like this, I would really give a lot of credit to Dinesh Karthik for playing a wonderful knock as a captain of the KKR, as he contributed an unbeaten 97 he definitely deserved a century for the way he played, but unfortunately that was not to be, and he was stranded unbeaten on 97 of just 50 deliveries, which included 7 fours, and he played in a Andre Russell fashion by clubbing 9 sixes. So such is the what do you call, the caliber of Dinesh Karthik, the captain, who already is there in the Indian team for the World Cup in preference to Rishabh Pant. But bowling, I have to say and that was the precise reason, because of Dinesh Karthik's knock, that the KKR reached 175 for 6. And if you look at the bowling there, Varun Arun was simply the best, and he took the Man of the Match award. 4 overs on maiden, 20 runs and 2 wickets. O'Shane Thomas, 4 overs, 1 for 32. Jofra Archer did a good job, 4 overs, 1 for 28. Shreyas Gopal, 3 overs, 1 for 31. Ryan Parag, 1 over, none for 7. And Javed Unadkat was the one who got taken to the cleaners, as he leaked 50 runs of his 4 overs with a wicket to show besides his name. Now, Rajasthan Royals were given a target of 176 runs to win from their 20 overs, and they got a very sound start from their openers, Ajinkya Rahane and Sanju Samson, as they added 50 runs to the good. 53 runs were added by them in 5.2 overs, which was well done. But unlike the KKR innings, where the Rajasthan Royal quick bowlers ruled the roost, it was the other way around when the Rajasthan Royals were batting, with the spinners getting into action and the spinners ruling the roost. So let's have a look at what happened as far as the Rajasthan Royals chase was concerned. So after a very good stand was put between Rahane and Samson, in fact, Brathwaite bowled the first over, Prasidh Krishna, but both were really not able to have any control. In fact, Andre Russell bowled as well, but nobody was able to have any control over the batting. And it was the first wicket to go was Ajinkya Rahane was the first wicket to go, and he was LBW bowled Sunil Narine for 34 of 21 deliveries, 5 fours and 1 6. You know, Ajinkya Rahane has already booked a ticket, in the sense he's not a part of the Indian team for the World Cup, but he would be the first Indian player to go and play for Hampshire in the English County Cricket League this summer. So Rahane was LBW bowled Narine. It was a slow ball, and he was struck on the knee hole and he was gone. Sanju Samson was clean bowled by Piyush Chawla for 22 of 15 deliveries with 2 sixes. This was a googly which snuck between the bat and pad gap of Sanju Samson and cleaned him up. He was gone for 22, 15 deliveries, 2 sixes. And then we had a sort of a real stutter in the Rajasthan Royals innings as they lost two key wickets there, and was Stephen Smith getting clean bowled by Sunil Narine, the straighter one on the middle stump, and Smith wanted to turn it down the onside, but as I said, Narine gets some pace onto the delivery, and it beat him totally, and he was clean bowled by Narine for two. And then Ben Stokes also fell a victim to the bowling of Chawla this time. As Stokes attempted a big shot with a wrong one, which was bowled by Chawla, and in the end it was hit to the cow corner where Andre Russell picked up the catch. So there was two important wickets gone. Stokes gone, caught Russell bowled Chawla for 11, and now the score at 78 for 4 in the 11th over. And then more complications as Stuart Binney was sent back on his way back to the pavilion for 11. Ryan Parag, the 17-year-old boy, walked out, and he showed a lot of gumption. Shreyas Gopal contributed 18, and finally when Shreyas Gopal was out, the situation was not looking any better, with the score reading 123 for 6, all the batsmen into the pavilion. And this was the last recognized pair in the middle, which was of the Ryan Parag, the brave young batsman, and Jofra Archer. And what a partnership from them. I mean, they saw to it, they took the score on to 167. Ryan Parag, as I said, is someone who plays his strokes very, very boldly. He was hit on the head as well, but one thought that he really impressed a lot with his batting. And as you know, Stephen Smith, the captain, has already, has got effusive praise for this bloke, Ryan Parag. And Ryan Parag definitely didn't disappoint his captain. He did a wonderful turn for himself, just gaining his impressions more and more, as Ryan Parag's contribution was 47 of 31 deliveries, which included 5 fours and 2 sixes. And Ryan Parag was hit wicket bowled Russell for 47. So 167 for 7 in the 19th over, and then so this was the good job which was done. Jofra Archer was equally good with his strokes, and Jofra Archer finally, it required Jofra Archer to stay at the crease and guide them to victory with a huge blow. In fact, he brought out the victory hit, and that was a 6 of the bowling of Prasidh Krishna, who was leaking runs aplenty. And Jofra Archer finished unbeaten on 27 of 12 balls, showing his batting skills there with 2 fours and 2 sixes. Inaccurate was not out or not. 177 for 7, game over. The match was won by the Rajasthan Royals by 3 wickets. Brathwaite, 2 overs done for 16. Prasidh Krishna was costly, 3.2 overs, no made 143. Andre Russell, 3 overs, no made 1 for 32. Sunil Narine bowled excellently, 4 overs to 25, but definitely the best bowler either side was Piyush Chawla, 4 overs, no made in 20 runs and 3 wickets. Prithviraj, 2 overs, was slammed for 28 runs, and Nitesh Rana bowled a solitary over in which he gave away 13 runs. And the man of the match went to Varun Arun, the pace bowler, for his very wonderful bowling. Well, dear fans, so this is as far as this is. So tomorrow the match which is coming up is a real crunch match that is coming up. It is going to be played in Chennai, and the match is between Chennai Super Kings and the Mumbai Indians, and one can say that it's going to be a cracker of a match, no doubt about it. And well, other than that, dear fans and subscribers, I have nothing else to say. As I already said, my cricket tweets are already posted for the day, so you can definitely go there and look into the cricket tweets. Well, with this being said, it's about time for me to bid you all a very good night, and hoping to see you all tomorrow. That's on Friday on my next cricket broadcast. Till such time, good night.